Okay, this lesson, chapter 7, redox reaction. Redox reaction. Redox reaction means what? Redox reaction means from the word we can now redox reaction means reduction and oxidation. Redox. Okay, so we go to a screen. For example, redox reaction. For example, copper oxide plus hydrogen produce copper plus water. Okay, from this, you see copper oxide CuO become copper and H2 become H2O. Okay, so which one is oxidation, which one is reduction? Oxidation, reduction. Okay, so oxidation means gain oxygen, gain oxygen. Reduction is loses or lose oxygen. So it's very obvious lah. So copper oxide become copper. Copper oxide become copper. So this one obviously is oxidation or reduction. So it is obviously loses electron, right? Loses oxygen, right? So it is reduction. And this hydrogen gas become water, H2 become H2O, gaining oxygen. So it is obviously oxidation. Okay. Another example. Okay. Magnesium plus oxygen produce magnesium oxide. Oxide. Okay, so to balance it, this one is 2, this one 2. Okay. Disappear. Never mind. Magnesium plus oxygen become magnesium oxide 2, 2. Okay, which one is being oxidized? So this is very obvious. So magnesium become magnesium oxide. So it is oxidized. So this is oxidation. And oxygen, according to what we have learned, what we have discussed, reduction means lost electron. Lost oxygen. Loses oxygen, but oxygen become magnesium oxide. So I can't see any losses of oxygen, but it is reduction. So in the next chapter, we will learn something else. We will learn something else to explain why oxygen become magnesium oxide. It is reduction. Okay, it's an oxidation. Okay, go to the worksheet again. So this one. So oxidation means oxygen is gained. Okay. So magnesium burn in air. This one we have done this experiment in the past So when you burn magnesium ribbon, so white ash is formed. The white ash is formed. Okay, the white ash is actually magnesium oxide. So magnesium plus oxygen produce magnesium oxide. To balance it. Okay, number 2, the magnesium has gained oxygen. So magnesium is considered as to be oxidized. And a gain of oxygen is called oxidation. So the substance has been oxidized. Reduction means oxygen is lost. Oxygen is lost. Okay, another example. Another example will be this one. I have mentioned already just now. So I have mentioned. So this one CuO becomes Cu, loses oxygen so this one is reduction. And this hydrogen become H2 become H2O, this one oxidation. Okay, so the next example will be iron. Iron become iron oxide. Iron, okay, become iron oxide. Become iron oxide. Okay, because it gains oxygen, so it is also called, so ferrum become ferrum oxide. It is called oxidation. And then this oxygen become join together with the iron become ferrum oxide. So it's reduction. This one next lesson we will learn. Next lesson we will learn. Okay, now we go down. So this is just some exercise lah. Okay, so this one H2 become H2O is oxidation. CuO becomes Cu is the reduction. This one all repeated lah. So the copper 2 oxide is reduced. Hydrogen is oxidized. Okay. So oxidation and reduction happen together. It is called redox reaction. So we go to the next example. Next example. Okay. Reaction between calcium and oxygen. So calcium and oxygen. Same thing. Actually, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Calcium become calcium oxide. Calcium gain oxygen. So this is oxidation. And oxygen combined with calcium reduction. Okay. That's all very simple. So oxygen has been reduced. Oxygen has been reduced. Okay. So we go down. The next example, H2O2, H2O. H2 become H2O. So hydrogen is oxidized. So it is oxidation. O2 is reduced. What does it mean by reduced? The next chapter in the next lesson. Okay. So in respiration as well, glucose. Let me see. Glucose become carbon dioxide. This one is called oxidation. Okay. Oxygen become water. So this one is a reduction. Reduction. Okay. So as these two, combustion also involve oxidation and reduction. We will further discuss in the future. Okay. Respiration. So why I give you these two examples? Respiration and combustion, they are actually redox reaction involving reduction and oxidation. Redox. Okay, I clean it. Go down. Okay, test yourself. Test yourself. Oxidation means what? Oxidation means oxygen is gained. Reduction means what? Reduction means oxygen is lost. Oxidation and reduction always happen together or take place together. Together. Okay. And these are just revision only. Magnesium react with sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide. Okay, no problem. Sulfur dioxide. Let me move down a bit so that I don't have to keep on delete so fast. Magnesium become magnesium oxide. So this one obviously is oxidation. Sulfur dioxide becomes sulfur. Loses oxygen, so it's reduction. Okay. Number 3. Explain where the term redox from. Redox is from the word reduction and oxidation. It's a revision. And then number 4, this one is a typo. This 2C actually, no, there is no 2C, there is no C here. So this one delete, I change color to blue. So, okay, so CH4 methane. Methane is the simplest form of compound of a hydrocarbon. CH4 is a fuel. Okay, when burned in the air, produce carbon dioxide and water. So CH4 plus O2. CH4 to carbon dioxide is oxidation, and O, oxygen become water, is reduction. Okay. So no choice, I have to clean off before I go down. Clean off. Okay. Lastly, this one keep on repeating using this example. So magnesium, oxygen. So magnesium plus oxygen produce magnesium oxide. To balance it, 2O here. So magnesium on the left hand side, the reactant only 1, so I have to balance it. Okay, and, so magnesium become magnesium oxide is oxidation, oxidize. You have to write like this, oxidize. And oxygen to magnesium oxide is reduce. It's a verb lah. If you say now, it will be reduction. Okay, that's it.